Coming up on this week's episode, the countdown to Christmas is on. I have got some new toys. Koda will probably be getting some new toys on his birthday. Yay! Belle Delphine and more. All on this week's episode of... Help! I'm stuck in a podcast! My name's Fraser.
My name's Kai.
How you doing, Kai?
I'm good. I'm having a nice cup of tea. How are you?
Yummy. Yes, yeah. I'm also good. I'm not having a nice cup of tea.
You don't like tea, you're weird.
No, I hate tea. Do you know what? I do like some teas, as in bubble tea and fruity teas.
I hate bubble tea.
What about fruity tea? Oh my god, we're opposites.
Yeah, we really are. But the thing is, though, you can make nice tea.
That is true. I just hate it.
When I stayed at yours, it was decent.
Yeah.
Wasn't the best.
Well, I'm alright at doing it. If I can do an average one, then that's fine by me, considering I can't taste what the outcome's like.
Yeah, it was decent.
It's like when my mum, she's a vegetarian, she cooks us like chicken curries and stuff, and she don't know how it tastes because she can't taste the chicken. She doesn't do it.
Did she used to be a...
Oh yeah, but like we're going back to teenage years now.
Oh right, okay.
It was like at some point when she was a teenager, she decided she didn't want to be a meat eater anymore and wanted to be vegetarian. Fair. So she's pretty much been it her whole life, near enough.
That's fair. There's lots more options nowadays than there were,
for sure.
A while back.
For sure.
Yeah, go for it if you want to.
I've always considered it. Have you ever considered like cutting out meat for a while and just seeing what you can eat?
I have basically cut out one piece of meat.
What's that?
Pork.
Is it because you don't like it, or...?
No. I like it. It's just... I kept seeing videos shared of animals being tortured, basically. And it kind of turned me off of pork only. I don't like the idea of any of it, really.
No.
But, like, the only time I'll really eat pork is if I'm going to Tesco and I need a meal deal or something like that,
Yeah.
Or probably, like, nearer Christmas, just the one-off. But, no, it's horrible how they kill pigs.
Yeah, I don't like hearing about it. It's horrible, and let alone seeing it.
It's just not nice. There's like one method that everyone knows where they're like, obviously like hanging, and and then there's the other one is they bring them into like a pen filled with water. You can kind of see where that's going, can't you?
I wish I never heard about that.
Yeah, it really puts you off. Sorry, everyone that's listening, the first 3 minutes of this.
Thanks for the amazing happy start, Kai, to the podcast.
But that's what turned me off of it. And I really just stopped from there. I haven't bought any bacon or ham or anything like that in probably like 4 months now.
It is horrible, and they do get treated horribly. And you wish that there were nicer, better alternatives. And I guess the alternative
they're getting there.
Yeah, I guess the alternative is just not eating them at the moment, and that does make sense. And you know what? I am trying to turn to more, like, vegetarian options, because I hate that people don't give it a chance. Currently, what people do is they're like, oh, no, they're just preaching you should eat carrots and grass and stuff. And, like, we do make the joke in our house sometimes when... my mum gives us vegetarian meal. We always make the joke of, oh, you're just making us eat grass.
But they're not bad.
But no, it's actually quite nice. There's a lot of corn-based things which are really tasty. Like I love corn chicken nuggets. I love the corn replacements to quite a lot of the meats actually, because they are starting to taste really, really good.
Yeah.
And there's also like a lot more non-dairy products. Mo Farah? What do you mean Mo Farah? I'm not eating Mo Farah.
No, because he goes... Oh. Try my new corn mince.
New corn mince. Yeah. Do you know what? I've been making that joke when he's been doing things and I'm a celebrity.
Yeah, me too.
Like they get octopus for dinner, and then I'll just make the joke of imagine now Mo just popping up going, how about we try new corn mince? Yeah, no, I've been substituting where possible. Obviously, I don't control the meals that happen in my house. I'll eat whatever I'm given. But, when there is a veggie meal and I do like it, then I'll have it.
Very nice.
Yeah, and it is really nice. It is definitely worth a shot, at least. If you don't like it then after, fair enough, you don't like it. You can't force anything you don't like. But most things are just a replacement. It's just a full main course or something which you consider to be a side. Yeah. I remember there was this meal which, it was like a very tasty cauliflower dish.
A very tasty cauliflower.
Yeah, it had like these sauces on it, and it was like a replacement for meat, and it was actually quite nice. My mum's also been like trying to religiously cook off of this Jamie Oliver 5 recipe cookbook. I say 5 recipe cookbook, 5 ingredient recipe cookbook. So there's only 5 ingredients in some recipe. Some of the things, awful, hate them. But it's interesting to see what you do like from it, and how that can then become a good replacement for some other thing that you may have liked.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Definitely worth a shot, though.
That was an interesting...
What would you say is your favourite, like, veggie-ish meal? Or have you not really gone to veggie meals? You've just started cutting down?
You can get mozzarella burgers.
All right, okay.
I can't remember who they're from. I think it's Paul McCartney's. Linda McCartney.
Linda McCartney, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's she's got her own. She's got her own burger range, and it's all vegetarian, and they're really nice. They're called like mozzarella burgers.
The Linda McCartney burgers are actually really quite nice. She's got a good sausage range as well. Linda McCartney. Linda McCartney sausages are a hit in this house.
Oh, it was nice to hear you say she's got a good sausage range. Not something you hear very often about Linda McCartney.
Oh dear. And they're just called a Linda McCossage. Linda McCossage.
They should call it that. They should call it that. Oh, anyway, moving on.
Yeah, to our actual main points of this.
Yeah.
The countdown to Christmas is on.
Yeah. How long have we got? 25 days and we're filming.
Yeah. 25 days as of the time of recording. 23 days as of the time of upload.
Have you bought anything yet?
No.
No, me neither.
I was trying to think. It's really hard. I'm really difficult to shop for, and also when I shop for other people, it's really difficult for me to come to decisions about what people should get me and what I should get for other people. Because like, it's nice to get things which, you know, if someone says they want it, nice, you can just get it straight away. But when someone says they don't want something, it's hard to get something that you don't know if they'll like or not.
Oh, 100%.
Like, it's so easy to get like chocolate.
Yeah.
Because, you know that they're going to like it 100%. But, like, if you don't want to get something that's easy, then it's harder to think of something more personal.
Yeah. It's really difficult this year as well, with, like, local shops all closed at the moment as well.
Yeah. You can't do your easy shop around. The Christmas markets, for example. I work in Bristol, and I would every year have a look around the Christmas markets because I could during my lunch break. And I can't do that this year. Because they're not there. And I don't work in Bristol because I'm working at home.
Yeah. It's really not good. I tend to go to Canterbury for like a day or two. Just 'cause it's like the closest like city shopping area to me. And I mean, everything's closed at the moment, and Kent being in, you know, tier 3 lockdown now, as of this episode coming out. Shops are open, but like
only the essentials.
No, everything's open.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was only the essential shops which are reopened.
No. All shops are open,
but they can only operate click and collect.
No. All shops open.
What?
Yeah.
What?
But it's pubs and cafes and restaurants that aren't open.
That's so backwards.
Yeah, and you know what the worst part is? Generally, if you're going to a city or something like that, especially, you'll want to get some food or something afterwards, and the only food you're going to be able to get is like a Deliveroo to like the door outside of McDonald's or something like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just having a look at that. That's so stupid. So basically, anything leisure closes, including casinos, play centres, bowling alleys, skating rinks. Not that there's many skating rinks anymore. Amusement arcades, laser quests, cinemas, that sort of stuff. All the food places, click and collect only.
But all shops
indoor
open
attractions and mostly outdoor entertainment venues must also close, including zoos, aquariums, model villages. Oh, talking of zoos, Bristol Zoo shutting down.
Is it?
Yeah, they're closing Bristol Zoo because of the downfall of visitors and money they've had in recent years. And with COVID coming, it basically nailed the lid down on the coffin. And because of like the lack of funding from the government and all of that, they get a few grants, but because of like the lack of it, they basically said, right, well, we have to sell the zoo. So all the animals, or as many animals as possible, are being moved to a wildlife conservation place. I think it's something like the Zoo Project or something like that. I can't remember. Or no, the Wildlife Project.
They're getting donated to members of the public.
Take home your very own badger.
Hello, Jonathan. You just got like a big lion on a lead behind you.
Walking your cat. Yeah. It'll be like Friday night dinner. Jim with Wilson. This is Wilson, and he goes to touch it, but actually it's a lion, so that you can't touch it. No, all the animals are moving to a place called the Wild Place Project, which I think is still publicly accessible, and it's going to get a lot more funding and expansion. But they're all going to stay in one place. But the actual main zoo itself, which has been open for years, as in we're talking like since the 1800s. I've been to this zoo. I think this is the 5th oldest zoo in the world. I think that's the fact that I found online at some point. This is the 5th oldest zoo in the world, and it's shutting down, which is really sad. And I guess it's, in a way, it was more than just a zoo anyway. It was a conservation place. My sister went to the zoo once to take care of the penguins for a day. And they were talking a lot about how they take care of penguins, how they breed the penguins, how they protect them. And it was a lot more to do with conservation as well as just, having them out and about for people to have a look at and learn about.
Yeah.
It's a really good place. Yeah, it's a really, really good place. But it's so sad to know that it's now permanently closed. And that's it. There's no more Bristol Zoo.
That is quite upsetting. I don't think I've ever been to Bristol Zoo. I've only been to Bristol when I come to see you, basically.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised if you haven't been, but it's a shame because I know I've been plenty of times when I was younger, and I was actually talking recently with people about like how good it was to go around. It wasn't massive. It wasn't like a safari park. Like there's a place also near Bristol called Longleat Safari Park, and that's really, really good. It was a zoo and it was relatively small, but it was big enough for you to see a lot of animals, like gorillas included, lions, cheetahs, so on and so forth. And I was talking very highly of it, and then just here a month later, it's gone. Very sad.
Yeah, that sucks. That really
I'm just hoping, whatever happens, it's the best outcome for the animals. That's the main thing.
Yeah, that is the main thing.
We can deal without a zoo, but as long as the animals are taken care of, and it sounds like they're going to get a much better life. Because it will be open fields, it won't just be display areas and the limited roaming zones they've got behind the scenes. It sounds like it will be proper open roaming areas.
That's good.
So
you know what? That brings me back to when we were in Animal Kingdom, yeah, in Disney, and you remember we were on that safari ride, and they were just like, "Yep, there's a cheetah over there."
Yep.
What?
It was crazy how that works, because that was truly open. That was insanely open.
Yeah, like that could just come over. There was like meant to be panthers and lions and stuff and whatever else in there as well at different areas. They could just come over and run at us.
We see a lion behind us, and then all of a sudden we go around the corner. Now here's our big lake infested with crocodiles. There's one right there.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. It's a bit of a mental thing, like to think. I guess it makes sense because obviously it's a bit more wild for them.
Yeah.
But bloody hell, that is a bit more mental.
It's unbelievable how close you could have got on that safari.
Yeah, I mean, in the UK, you got like a big glass dome in front of you or something like that.
Yeah. Although saying that on the in Longleat, the safari park, you can go around, like you drive around on a set path slowly with the animals literally on fields right next to you.
Yeah. I knew about that one.
Yeah.
Because
have you ever been Longleat?
No, but I've edited a couple of videos for Jack before where he's gone on about it for about an hour.
Yeah. Well, when you come down sometime, we'll go Longleat.
Hell yeah, you can drive though.
Yeah, fine.
Because I don't want monkey pulling my window wiper.
Oh no, we're not driving through the monkey zone. Fuck that.
There is a place. I don't want a monkey pulling my window wiper off because that's the worst thing.
No, you can do a hard
the window
pass.
Wipers have gone off.
You can go for the entire safari park and do a hard pass on the monkey zone because they know of the damage that it can cause. But yeah, we'll go. It's a good place. And then
I'm sure a
we'll
rhino
go
could
to
do quite a bit of damage too.
Oh, probably. But unless you piss it off purposely, then...
You get like a racer boy or whatever in the drive-through thing.
Yeah. And then whilst we're out, we'll go to Center Parks, which is literally right next door.
Hell yeah.
It's a really nice place. I'd recommend anyone goes. And if you ever go, let me know.
Don't let me know, though. I don't.
Yeah. Well, obviously don't let me know when you're there, because that is a bit weird.
No. You got to tweet Fraser telling you you're there.
I'm there at 4:56 p.m. on Tuesday the 16th.
Is it Tuesday the 16th?
I don't know. Is it Tuesday 16th?
Oh, Tuesday 17th.
It's Wednesday. When is Tuesday the 16th? Maybe they're going in February. It's fine.
No.
Anyway, moving on because February we're rambling.
Oh yeah, February is the 16th. Okay. Yeah, please tweet us in February. Tweet Fraser even. Just let him know.
I'm going to forget.
You're not, because someone's going to schedule a tweet and it's going to come out on that day.
That'll be you, won't it?
No, I can't remember that.
Oh, fair enough. Anyway, that was a massive tangent. So
that was Christmas.
Yeah, so have you bought for anyone yet?
No.
You haven't done anything?
No.
Have you got ideas?
No.
Do you know what you want?
Yes, oh. I know exactly one idea.
Go on,
My mum's boyfriend has been obsessed with Friday night dinner to the point where every time she's on the phone to me, he'll suddenly say in the background, "Shalom!" and also stuff like, "So much blood!" And I'm going to buy him a t-shirt off of Etsy that says,
that's a good idea.
Like, "Hello, Jackie," or something.
Oh, do you remember when we went Insomnia and then they had Jim with Shalom? And then they ran out of stock?
Yep. That is also available. You can get one of those. Have a look on Etsy. They're like £8.
Oh, I think I've got an idea.
Alright.
Okay, moving on, just in case.
You're going to get everyone a present that says Shalom.
It's just Shalom with Jim.
Yeah, every single person. That sounds like a Jim thing to do.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move away from that, shall we?
You went to IKEA recently, aka today.
AKA in 29 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I finally bought myself everything to do with double beds.
Hey.
It wasn't an impulsive buy, luckily. I've been planning things that I want to buy for a little while.
This is a Black Friday deal, by the way.
Yes. So I got the mattress for sale over Black Friday.
Yes.
I don't know if it was a Black Friday related sale, but it was on sale and it saved me a good few £100.
Can you talk about the box?
Yeah! So, this is what I'm really, really amazed with. So it arrived today, and one of the things that Kai pointed out, because Kai said he also wanted to get a new mattress at some point, because you've already got a double bed.
I got a king bed.
Oh, you got a king?
Yeah.
Bloody hell, step down. Yeah, so Kai's already got that, and he was looking at a new mattress, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll link you the one that I got. And then one of the things that he pointed out was there was a note on the page which said, delivered, rolled up in a box. And I was like, yeah, I thought about that as well, because how on earth can you roll up a double mattress and stick it in a box?
What's that character called that rolls up the world? Kakamari or whatever?
I ain't got a clue what you're on about.
Give me a sec.
What's the context? Alright, yeah, you figure out context. Anyway, so, and the mattress that I was getting, for a memory foam mattress, yeah, it makes sense. You can roll up them because they're really soft. And sometimes they're really thin as well. But for the one that I'm getting, it's a hybrid. So it's a mixture between a memory foam mattress on top, and then beneath it, it's got pocket springs, which is your standard typical spring mattress, but just with little things encasing the springs themselves. Now, it doesn't make sense to be able to roll up a mattress like that, because they're thick, they've got springs in them, and, like, how is it going to fit into a box? It arrived today, it's in a box, and it's literally, how can I describe it?
It's like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, it's like it's come in a Christmas tree box.
Yeah.
I was thinking it would, like, be bigger.
Like a big square rectangle sort of thing going up, sort of thing.
Yeah, well, like imagine, you know, when you go into like big buildings and they've got big circular support beams holding up the ceiling.
Yeah, like one of them.
I was expecting it to be that big, so you'd have to like hold your hands out wide in order to hold the box. But no, the guy sauntered up the path earlier on with the box slung over his shoulder. Of course, it's still really, really, really heavy. It is a double mattress you're lifting. But it's all compressed into one space. And it's amazing.
God, you're going to open that box and it's going to explode out, isn't it?
Honestly, I can't wait to open it. I think, from what I've seen, it will unravel slowly-ish. Because the springs will come back out. But the reality is, I'm expecting things to break. And I'm expecting it to come fling out, whack me in the face, maybe smash a few glasses.
Get a little camera, like, perched somewhere. Just so you can send it to, like, you've been framed or something like that.
Yeah, 250 quid, that'll pay for the mattress.
That pays for the mattress. Yeah. I was thinking of Katamari, by the way, the guy that rolls the world up.
Oh, the green guy.
Yeah, I sent you a picture of him. That's what they were doing with the mattress.
Oh, yeah. Oh, maybe they could do that.
Yeah. They've actually hired Katamari.
Anyway, so that's arrived today. Everything else has almost arrived. We just got to pick up the actual bed itself from IKEA.
Aight.
Which we're doing in a bit. And we're going to be also picking up the duvet set from somewhere tomorrow. From Argos tomorrow, that's it.
Very nice, very nice. I've got a story, by the way, that we haven't put down. So I thought about it really hard the other day. And I thought, I want a bigger car. And I've just started my second year of insurance on this car. So I'm like, okay, I can wait a year, that's fine. I'm like, I don't need to get one right this second, but I do want a bigger car. And obviously the UK have introduced the all future cars from 2030 are going to be electric.
Yep.
So I thought, I'll try and find an electric car.
Oh, good luck.
See, the thing is, I thought even harder, and I thought if I have a really, really, really good year, meaning better than any year I've ever had before, I know exactly what car I'm getting.
Uh-huh.
Can you guess?
A Tesla?
Yeah.
How are you going to afford that?
You know what? It's not as expensive as you think.
It's bloody expensive, Kai!
It is, but you can get second-hand ones pretty cheap.
They haven't lost their value that much.
Nah, but you can still get them like a decent price.
What's the cheapest you found one then?
There's one on the marketplace on Facebook for like 29,000, which is cheaper than 48,000.
£29,000 for a car.
Cheaper than 48.
Don't you want to move out?
Yeah.
You won't be able to move out with that.
This is if I'm having a really, really, really good year, Fraser.
Kai, you'd have to earn like 2-3 years' salary.
Yes.
You'd have to sum up.
It could be possible.
Unless you get Sugar Daddy Jack to come in and like hardcore promote your channel, get you to 1 million subs.
Sugar Daddy Jack.
What
I could do.
There could be part 3 of Giving My Editors Money video. You've had 50 quid or whatever it was before, and then you had 300 odd quid. What if it's $3,000 next?
That could be really nice.
That'd be really good, wouldn't it?
I guess the difference is I could, in theory, pay some cash, then pay like a per month thing.
Yeah.
Which would make it mostly cheaper. And I watched his insurance video, how much he paid for insurance, and he said his quote was when he was 23. So by the time I get a new car, I'll be 22. So it'll be a little bit more than his probably. But I have been driving about 2 years more than him.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So it might be cheaper as well. He said his original quote was 1,700.
Bloody hell.
Which, to be fair, my first year of insurance car-wise was 1,200. So that's not too much of a difference, that aspect. But yeah, it's only if I have a really, really good year, which is unlikely.
Yeah, but then let's be real. Without revealing it, how much have you made in a month? I bet it's less than that, isn't it? It's less than 1,700.
No.
You've made more than 1,700 in a month?
Yeah, this month was a good month.
Bloody hell, fair enough.
Yeah, I had a good month for once, so for once is the key word,
Well, that's alright then, isn't it?
Yeah, so maybe it could be a good month.
But is that consistent?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's been consistent lately.
Oh, that's alright then. Fair play.
So, you know, I like a house, but I do want a nicer car and a better car.
I reckon you could do it. It sounds like you've got your heart set on it.
I reckon I could do it. It's not that my heart's set on it. Like, I would be happy with, you know, a bigger Mini or something like that, like one of the Clubmans or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think it's something that I could do if I tried hard enough.
Well, that's it though. Once you've decided on it, like in your head, then you could 100% easily do it. Once you've got your mind set on it, it sounds like you've got not necessarily got your heart set on it, but it sounds like you've got your mind set on that as a goal.
Yeah.
I feel like once you've got it as a goal, then you can do it.
For sure. And I guess the biggest thing is with it as well is what was I going to say? The biggest thing is I can. No, I've lost it. I don't know what I was saying.
Okay, fair enough. Well, best of luck, because...
Well, I guess the difference is as well, in a year's time, the ones that are currently around will drop in price.
That is true.
So, not loads, but they have just announced like the new Model 3s or whatever, which will...
Maybe, still hang on for a bit longer. Because
I'm not in a rush.
Tesla's got a new city car in the works.
I saw that, and
which is about 20 grand.
Yeah.
And that is 100% achievable.
Yeah, that is 100% achievable. So that could be an idea. Like, I'm kind of waiting for the house market crash as well at the moment, you know? Because I'm sure that's going to come shortly after the pandemic.
Yeah. Hopefully that happens. We're not. If you own a house, by the way, we're not wishing you suddenly lose your investment. But as young people trying to get out into the housing market for the first time, we really want to get cheap houses.
Yeah, it's just so expensive. Even rent-wise, it's expensive.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not achievable, you know? Around here, you can get like a one-bedroom flat or something like that, you know? For something like £800 a month.
That's
no one that wants a one-bedroom flat is earning £800 a month.
Yeah, that is ridiculous.
Yeah. So, that is the possible plan.
Yeah, I reckon you could do it.
Yeah, but like I said, I'd be happy with just a bigger car in general. But I think that's what I was going to say. The big selling point for me, for a Tesla, is bloody autopilot, because I hate driving.
But that's an additional £5,000, isn't it?
Not if you get one of the ones that have been sent back after 50 miles.
Right, okay.
If that makes sense. So someone's brought it back before their 1,000 mile thing.
Free charging miles.
Yeah, so you get like I think you get 1,000 miles to test the vehicle, or a week or two warranty to send it back, and generally all of them have autopilot that have been brought back.
Oh, I see.
And they're like on Tesla's site, they're actually like £7,000 less if they've been brought back.
No
so
way.
That is quite good, and that is with autopilot. So someone has spent 47,000 or whatever, and then lost 7,000.
No, I reckon you could do it then.
Yeah, I think it's a possibility.
Honestly, I would love to see you get one. So good luck.
I want it for the autopilot, basically. You know, because no other cars in the UK have autopilot.
I can see the title of this podcast already. Kai's getting a Tesla. Yeah, I'm using that.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Shall I get like you get like a photo of me like in front of my steering wheel or something like that later? And,
or if you stand like, oh my god, we're planning like the thing, everything right now. Or if you like stand as if you're in front of a car pointing back, and I can get like a Tesla photoshopped in behind you.
Yeah, we could do that.
Oh man, here we go. You've just heard the planning of the thumbnail.
Oh hey. But
anyway,
yeah, I think autopilot is such a good thing for UK motorways at the moment.
Yeah,
because you don't have to drive. You have to hold on and like obviously keep aware, but you don't have to like keep your foot down the whole way.
Exactly. Yeah.
And in a year's time, you're going to see it's obviously going to improve massively.
Yeah.
So, I think it's a good plan to look forward to, possibly, if I have a good year, like I said. But who knows?
If you're on that grind, easily achievable.
Oh yeah. I'm planning good stuff this month, so
So
fingers
keep your
crossed.
eyes peeled.
Aye. But
What
I'm
a
waiting
lovely
now
IKEA,
until
conversation, eh?
I was gonna say I'm just waiting for my insurance to end now, but it's only just started, so I've got about a year until this year's insurance.
You'll do it in a
over.
year. If you're saving for a year, 100% you'll do it.
Oh yeah, 100%. And like, you know, I'll have like a couple of good drop things or whatever.
Nice.
Meaning, you know, random stuff that I sell on eBay and whatever else.
I sold my left foot toenail. Someone will buy it. Someone's weird enough. Anyway, moving swiftly on.
Yeah.
You've got something exciting happening on Friday.
Have I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Do share.
Alright. It's
Wow,
Koda's
you're boring.
birthday on Friday! Yay!
He's a big boy.
He's gonna be a year old. Isn't that crazy?
I can't believe that.
You know what? I saw a video from that I uploaded on the 31st of December. Yeah,
Yep.
last year. That I filmed probably about the 26th, I think, because I was flying up to Scotland. So I filmed it on the 26th.
Yep.
And I edited it whilst I was in Scotland. And in that video, I said, someone said, "What's your favourite type of dog breed?" And I said, probably Japanese Spitz. And I will eventually get one. Then, like, the following month, we discussed it on the podcast.
Yep.
Because I said that I saw one for sale. We flipped a coin that decided if I go and get it or not.
Yep.
And it was heads, I'm pretty
I
sure.
can't believe it was a coin flip which decided it.
Well, it was also a lucky win, you know, but
Yeah, that's true.
it was the coin flip that, you know,
Which ultimately decided what you spent that money on.
yeah. And then the following month, you know, I went and got him with you.
Any regrets?
Nah. No chance. Especially with this year, you know, it's given me a really good excuse just to go out for a walk and stuff during awful times.
You probably got him at the best possible time.
Oh, I 100% did.
Nobody knew the pandemic was going to happen. Obviously, we all knew what was happening in China. At
Yeah,
that
but we
point
didn't know it was
in
going to turn
the
into
year.
a massive thing.
But this is the perfect time to get a dog, raise the dog, because you're always going to be with them. If you're always working from home, which I guess you are anyway, regardless of if it's pandemic or not.
The only time I'm out is
if
if
you
I'm,
weren't,
you know,
then now's an
playing
amazing
music.
time.
Yeah. So, I guess the only issue with having a dog is you do have to have someone home more often.
Yeah.
And if you go on holiday, you have to have someone that will look after him for that set amount of time. But otherwise, you know, it's great. It's
You
been a
doing anything
lovely
to
time.
celebrate?
I'm gonna take him to Pets at Home.
Ah.
Let him choose a toy, make a video out of it. Basically, just rip off Jack's video. Gonna get him a nice doggy yum yum.
Yeah, doggy yum yum.
I have not bought that yet though, so doggy yum yum. Yum yum wash. Nope. Oh dear, no, do not search that on Amazon.
What comes up on Amazon? Oh my god, now I'm really interested. Doggy yum yum. Oh my god. Is it the second book?
Yep.
Oh my god, 50 wild. Oh my god.
We can talk about it because the next. We can talk about that because the next subject, you know.
What's the next subject?
Underneath Koda's birthday.
I guess so. Oh my god.
We'll talk about that in a minute. We'll talk. The book is
dear.
sex. 50 wild sex positions you probably haven't tried.
Oh my god, that's definitely not doggy yum yum.
Well, it depends what you're talking about there.
Oh. Oh, you should make in some pupcakes. We
Some
do this for
pupcakes?
pizza. Pupcakes is basically cupcakes for dogs.
Pupcakes.
Peanut butter, cream cheese, that sort of stuff, and has a biscuit on top.
Do you put it in like the oven?
Yeah, you basically just bake a cake.
Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, I'll do
But
something like
dogs
that.
can eat it.
I'll do
Beta
something like that, yeah.
absolutely loves pupcakes.
Oh, that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
And of course, it is like a one-off treat. Like, he won't regularly be having pupcakes. He'll have it for his birthday, and then there you go.
Oh, I'll do that. I want to make him a cake or something like that, or get him like a cake. Let him choose a toy, get him a cake, have a nice walk, play with him, you know, that sort of stuff. But I will be doing all this the day before his birthday for the sake of video.
Yeah, of course.
Unless I wake up early and do it on, you know,
I'll do it on
edit
both
as I go
days.
along. Yeah, I guess I could edit as I go along or something like that, because I want to get it out on Friday.
Yeah.
For his birthday, because then people that haven't sent him something through the PO box can feel guilty.
God, he's going to be spoiled.
He is. I mean, he already is at this point anyway. You know, I bought him this nice bed, and what did he do? Didn't ever use it.
Blame Jack and Thomas. You put their mushrooms in there.
No. I slept on Jack's mushroom last night.
You did now. Oh.
I did. You don't know why? I had a nap yesterday for like the first time in like years. I actually had a nap.
Yep.
And I had it at like, I don't know, 5 p.m. or something like that.
Yep.
And I slept on the sofa. I thought, this is really not that comfy. So I went upstairs, and rather than getting like a pillow, I got the cushion and fell asleep on the cushion. I was like, that was actually quite comfy. So I brought it upstairs into my room last night and just slept on it.
Everyone tweet Jack.
Really comfy.
Kai slept with Jack.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jack. Anyway, moving on very swiftly, and sleeping ties in a little bit to this, including the bit that you found earlier on. It seems like you've really, really wanted to talk about this. And
what do you mean I really wanted to talk about it?
Last week you sent me a message going, oh my god, we should have spoke about this on the podcast.
Yeah, because it would have been a perfect title for that week. This week, it's just not a good title now.
No, we've got Kai's getting the Tesla. That's a great title.
Yeah.
Go on then. So explain what is happening with this person and why it ties in to what we've just previously mentioned.
Right,
I know
so
you're
Belle
a massive
Delphine. I'm a big fan. Love Belle Delphine. I'm sure she's a lovely person, you know.
Of course.
But Belle Delphine, I was scrolling through Twitter probably like a week ago. I guess it was a week ago if we filmed the last episode a week ago. And something popped into my mind that she posted a video that looked normal. And I went to her profile and I was like, oh, okay, interesting. Had a watch. And wasn't normal.
Oh no. How wasn't it normal?
She's basically mentioned that she's, you know, well, in terms of this book, she's going to be doing 50 wild sex positions for the internet for the first time ever, and posting that onto her OnlyFans. Good for her. Full on just flashes everything. Not everything, but you know. And yeah.
So you've subscribed because you're absolutely buzzing for this.
On like 5 accounts. Why wouldn't I?
Oh man.
No, I'd rather save my £30, I'll be honest.
Oh, 30 bloody pounds.
Is it £30? I'm sure when she started.
I don't know, I haven't looked.
Let me have a look. I'm not bothered about who sees what I'm looking at.
I've only used it once and I got banned.
I know when we first when she first came back, she was charging like £30 because we were having like a discussion about it in Doggy.
Yep.
Let me have a look.
Doggy, by the way, it's the shortened name of our group chat called Doggy Bakery. Just in case you have accidentally tied it in with the fact that this topic is to do with other related things.
It is $35. So £27.
Gosh, yeah, I've got better things to spend my money on. But I know, like, fair enough. She's clearly making loads, absolutely loads from it.
Oh, 100%.
So, you know, make the most of that. Grab that money while you can.
Good luck to her.
For sure. So that is how Kai's going to be spending his Christmas day. Not with his family. That's actually why he's not flying to Scotland. It's not because of COVID. It's because he's got this marked in his calendar and he's blocked out any other plans.
How did you know?
You shared your calendar with me one day.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah, I saw it, and I've seen you put the title "Simp Must Stay."
That was so bad.
That was poor. Okay, moving on.
That was awful. That was awful. That really was awful.
And on that very awful note, I think we'll leave it there. So thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of Help! I'm Stuck in a Podcast! Make sure you tune in to next week's episode of Help! I'm Stuck in a Podcast, where we will be talking about more wild and wacky things. Make sure you follow us here on Spotify, of course, so you get notifications as to when we next upload. And you can also get notifications on our Twitter account at Stuck in a Podcast, because we also always publish there when we do upload our podcast episodes. We do on our Discords as well, so feel free to come and join our personal Discords. You can find our links over on our Twitters. At FraserIRL is my one, and at Kai Ross-Best's is Kai's, so make sure you go and follow us there as well. Feel free to come and join our Discords. They're quite nice. We don't usually promote Discords, but we'll do it whilst we're here.
Might as well.
Anyway, have a fantastic rest of your week.
Yes.
The countdown to Christmas is on, so
yes.
I guess the code word. You know what? We haven't done a code word in a while. If you've listened literally to the very end, the code word is Santa. Make sure you tweet us Santa to @StuckInAPodcast if you've listened this far. And if you do tweet us the code word Santa, we will write your name down. And I'm not sure what we'll do, to be honest. I was going to say we'll give you £1,000, but I don't have £1,000.
We'll just write your name down. It's okay.
We'll just write your name down, and we'll just like, well, do you know what? We could shout you out next week.
Yeah, or we could write your name down.
So tweet us Santa, and if you do tweet us the code word Santa, we'll shout you out next week on our next week's episode of the podcast.
Okay.
Anyway, for now, thanks so much for listening, and don't forget, keep a guy to make something up.
Nah, I'll just leave it on. Don't forget. Just don't forget.
Just don't forget. Okay.
Don't forget.
Good luck with your memories, bitch.
I feel like I should be saying something here, Fraser. Could it be by chance, bitch?
Oh!